Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be diving into the new cream blushes that recently launched from Victoria Beckham Beauty. I have recently discovered Victoria Beckham Beauty and I would say I uploaded, maybe early springtime, like April-ish, because I know I took it on vacation with me. Many products that I discovered from her brand I took on vacation, and I have fallen madly in love with many of the products from her brand. In fact, some of them I use in my daily routine, which I will go through and share those products with you when I'm applying the blushes. I kind of went through quickly and kind of pulled out the products that I use on a regular basis. So we'll definitely get into that. But for now, we're going to dive into the information on the new blushes. Many of you guys know I absolutely love cream blushes. They are my favorite. So of course, I have loved so many things from the Victoria Beckham Beauty brand. I had to get these blushes. I had to. It was like a no-brainer for me. They actually shipped really quick. I just got them today and I could not wait to try them. So these are called the Cheeky Posh and they retail for $42 each. They come in 5 different shades and you get 5 grams worth of product, which is 0.17 ounces. So the description on this, it says that they are buildable colors, velvety texture, long-lasting cream cheek color blushes are supposed to kind of mimic the natural adrenaline rush. They are clean and also plant-based, and they provide water-resistant wear and a perfected finish. Hypoallergenic, vegan, gluten-free, soy-free, nut-free, safe for sensitive skin, dermatologist tested, claiming to be water resistant, so that's a big claim. Creamy velvety texture that melts onto the skin with soft, natural looking color that lasts. The nourishing formula is infused with clean botanical actives for smoother, brighter, healthier cheeks and pout. So that's the details on these new cream blushes. I picked up the shade Mini Skirt and Roller Skate. Roller Skate is described as a vivid coral pink. So this is Roller Skate. Oh, she is so pretty, right? Then the shade Mini Skirt. Mini Skirt is described as a berry rose, and it is so pretty and so perfect for the fall. I'm very excited. When they say that these have a velvety feel to them, they do. They kind of, as they blend out, they still give the skin a little bit of shine, but not so much shine where it allows your foundation to be transparent. I will go into more of that in my final thoughts, but that is one of my biggest pet peeves with cream blushes. And these definitely don't do that. So that's all the information about the new blushes. Let's go ahead and jump into the application. I'm going to apply each one of the blushes on my face. And then I do go through the products that I used in that video and the products that I'm still loving and pretty much use on a regular daily basis. So we're going to get into all of that information and then I will jump into the swatches and I will swatch these and compare them next to other shades that I have in my collection so that you can not only compare the shade, but also the texture and the finish of these and how they compare to others out on the market. And then I will jump into my final thoughts. And in my final thoughts, I will also do a wear test. So I will wear these for probably about 8 hours so that you guys can kind of get an idea. Do they really last? So I will come back later on this evening and come back on camera and show you guys how these look on the cheek. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump straight into the application and I will see you guys in my final thoughts. Okay, so let's go ahead and start playing with these new blushes from Victoria Beckham. So I was excited when I saw these because I absolutely love Victoria Beckham's brand. A couple of months ago, I would say maybe in the springtime, I tested out a bunch of her products and just fell madly in love with her brand. So when I saw these pop up, you guys know that I love cream blushes. And I also have really enjoyed a lot of the products that I've gotten from Victoria Beckham. So it was kind of a no-brainer for me to pick these up. The one thing that I do want to mention, I just received the box. It just arrived today. I want to show you guys this packaging because all of her boxes, like every time you order from her brand, it comes with like the padding inside is dissolvable. So it says on the box, it says good things come in sustainable packaging. This box is made from recyclable materials and the protective foam is made from non-GMO cornstarch. It's your move to keep the cycling going. Recycle the box and run the foam underwater to dissolve and it will safely disappear, and it absolutely does. And every time I order from her brand, I always dissolve them. And I love that they took the extra mile to do something like this. I wish that all brands would do that, to be honest with you. How amazing would it be to be able to dissolve all of the stuffing from the orders that we order? It would be incredible. So I wanted to point that out. Now, also, all of the orders, you get this little sack. So every time I've ordered from her brand, I always get these little cute carry sacks, which they came in handy when I went on vacation. I put my curling iron in them, brushes, you know, like hair brushes and stuff. It was amazing. Okay, so I have two brushes here. One of them I have ran across a towel to try to get most of the residual off, but now it's just kind of stained the fibers. And then I have another brush that is completely clean. When applying cream blushes, a lot of people will go directly on the skin. Ooh, you know me. I'm not big on going directly on the skin. The only thing that I have as far as my face makeup on, I have a bronzer, which I used her bronzer, which I personally love. It's the Matte Brick Bronzer. This one right here. Oh, I love this. I love this so much. I have it in the shade number 3. Love this bronzer. I love the color of it. I love the powder and the way that it blends and kind of melts into the skin. Fantastic job. When I bought these two cream blushes, I went ahead and bought her cream eyeliner. Her eyeliner has become my favorite eyeliner. I've almost used it all the way, and I have a lot of eyeliners and I just keep continuing to grab for this. So I went ahead and ordered a backup so that when I am at the end of this, I will have one already in backup. The other product that I love from Victoria Beckham is this one. I love this signature brick. This is an eyeshadow brick. Oh, I love this. Love this. Yeah, it's one of my favorites. So those are my top 3 favorite products from Victoria Beckham. Actually, that's not true, because let me grab my purse here. And I have the lip liner in my purse and the Posh lipstick in my purse. These are the 2 products that I leave in my purse. In the lip liner, I have the shade number 4. This is the lip liner in number 4. Okay. Oh, I love the lip color. Oh, I love this color. I have almost out of this. I need to reorder another one. This one is the Posh lipstick in the shade Pout. And I love those 2 together. Oh, and the mascara, you guys. Hold on. The mascara. I'm wearing the mascara right now on my lower lashes. So I love this mascara. I loved it from the day I've used it. Yes, I haven't replaced it. This is the original, but I love the mascara. So the reason why I'm talking about all of this is I am new to this brand. So I discovered and started using products from this brand earlier in the spring. The products that I used, I have maintained and continued to use throughout the year since I used them. I have a lot of makeup, right? So when I'm reaching for something consistently, that means that I love it. In that video, there was this palette. This one is the Silk. I don't love this palette. It's not my favorite. It's not that I don't love it, but I don't use it. It's not my favorite. But I love the Signature. The Signature is my absolute favorite. Now that we got that out of the way, shut up, Tara, and let's get on to applying these blushes. Now, I don't like to go directly on the skin because I like to be able to have control when it comes to cream blushes. So I have it out like this, and I'm gonna grab my brush, and I'm just gonna grab it from the actual stick itself and apply on the skin. Ooh, this is pretty. Oh, this is pretty, you guys. Oh, this is pretty. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. That is a beautiful cream blush. It has a texture to it where it's got a shine to it, but it doesn't make the makeup underneath become like translucent in this color in particular. So I would say it's kind of a shiny matte formula. So it has a shine to it, but the way that it blends out, holy moly, I love this. Oh my gosh, I love this. Okay, hold on, you guys. Let's go into Roller Skate. I might have to order more of these because I am already impressed. And it's so buildable too. So controllable. Oh my gosh, these are beautiful. Oh, I'm obsessed. Oh. Okay. Okay. She knocked it out of the ballpark. Okay, hold please. I need to go on the website and order more shades. I don't need more shades, but I love these. Hold please. So I went ahead and ordered the shade Playground and Knickers. I didn't need them, but oh my gosh, do I love these. Look at how beautiful that blended into the cheek. These might be the best cream blushes that I have ever used, that I have in my collection. So that's it for the application. I have so much to say about these. Holy moly. Okay, so much to say. Let's go ahead and jump into the swatches. I'm going to swatch these two shades next to other shades that I have from other brands so that you can kind of see how they compare. And then, of course, we will jump into my final thoughts, and I will be able to, hopefully at that point, I will be able to kind of put my words together and be able to explain to you why I am loving these as much as I am. So let's go ahead and jump into the swatches, and I will see you guys in my final thoughts. So I hope that those swatches and comparisons were helpful for you. I hope that you could kind of see the difference in the texture of these next to some of the others that are out on the market. Let's go ahead and jump into my final thoughts. I don't think you guys are going to be surprised. I am absolutely kind of obsessed with these. Like a lot. I love them so much. I had to buy 2 more shades. I mean, I should have just bought the other shade, but whatever. Like, really? Do I need all 5 shades? No. Do I need all 4 shades? No, but I did buy 4 shades. Okay. I absolutely love these. These are exactly the texture that I love in cream blushes for multiple reasons. Number one, I do not like when blushes are too shiny and then it makes the foundation kind of become transparent. There's a lot of cream blushes that I have in my collection that I can only wear pretty much in the summertime when I'm really not wearing like a full face of makeup, where I'm just wearing more of like a tinted moisturizer and I don't have a lot of makeup on and I just kind of want to, you know, have that like fresh summer skin. That is when I reach for those cream blushes that have that oily texture to them. A lot of the times there's some cream blushes out on the market where they're too oily. They don't last. One of them that comes to mind is the Rare Beauty one, not the liquid, but the one that's in the little compact. That one is like complete. It goes away within like a few hours. It's gone. And same goes for the Fenty cream blushes. They have not been my favorite formula. She has beautiful shades that are very unique, but it's not my favorite formula because it just doesn't last. So with these, you can tell right away that you get really beautiful pigment, but they also kind of, because they have that velvety texture, they blend out in such a beautiful way. Now, the formula that kind of comes to mind that's out on the market that reminds me of these is from Hourglass. So Hourglass launched those Vanish Stick blushes. And I would say that these are very similar to that finish, where they give you beautiful pigment. They give you a tiny bit of shine, but it's not so much shine that it's such an oily base that allows the foundation and stuff to become more transparent. And what I mean by that is when I put those products on that have that oily texture and base to them, like I have hyperpigmentation, you know, along my cheek. And if you look, you can kind of see it, right? But I put foundation on to cover up all of that hyperpigmentation and, you know, just some of the marks that's on my cheeks. But when I go in with something that has that oily base to it, even though I have foundation on, even if I have like a medium to full coverage foundation on, it will immediately like emulsify the foundation and it just kind of becomes transparent. But even though you have a color, it's like the color pigment isn't thick enough to kind of have a layer over the skin. It kind of like absorbs into the skin and then it makes everything underneath kind of come out to play. These are freaking beautiful. They're probably now my favorite cream blush that I've tried. Out of all the cream blushes I have, I'm kind of obsessed with these. I wanted to put the shade Mini Skirt on my lips. Right now, by the way, I went ahead and used the lip liner in shade number 4 and the Posh lipstick in the shade Pout. I bet you could wear these on the lips because they're small enough that you can just apply them. Oh yeah. These are great. Here's the thing. These are very expensive for how much you get. So you get 5 grams worth of product and they're $42. So they're like $8.40 per gram. They're pretty pricey for how much you get. But here's the thing. For me, on a personal level, this is just me, I love luxury makeup. And that's pretty much what I review on my channel is luxury makeup. I don't mind spending the money on it if it's gonna make it worth it. Like if it's something that I love, I don't mind spending the money on it. If it's something that I feel like, okay, I don't feel so bad about spending that because this is freaking beautiful. I don't have a problem with it. It's when you spend that money and you're disappointed. It's like, wah, wah. I don't like all that. We'll see how they wear throughout the rest of the day. Right now, it's about 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Actually, it's 1:47. So it's 1:47 right now. So I'm going to leave my final thoughts here and then I will come back later on this evening and we will see what these are looking like. But right now, I'm obsessed with these and I really, really hope they last because here's the thing. If they don't last, they're not going to be worth that price point. These are pricey. So they're going to have to check off every box, in my opinion, to be worth that price point with only 5 grams. It's a very high price point. So these are going to have to check off every box in order for me to just fully love them and be able to fully recommend them. Fingers crossed that they hold up. So I will see you guys later on tonight. Okay, everyone, I am back. I am exhausted. It is 11:30 and I have been cleaning and cooked dinner and editing and I am ready to get my pajamas on. I should have changed into comfies a while back. Well, I have comfy pants on, but I should have changed the shirt. So I didn't have time. I literally did not have time. The great thing is my blush has not changed. My blush looks as good as it did when I first applied it, which was what, like 1:30, maybe almost 2. I can't remember. I just know it was between 1 and 2. But this has been on for like 9-10 hours. These blushes, you guys, are absolutely stunning. Absolutely stunning. One thing that I did want to mention is as I was going through and like swatching some of the blushes and stuff, the other formula that I wanted to kind of compare it to is the LYS. Remember when I said earlier that this formula kind of reminded me of the Hourglass Vanish blushes, the Vanish stick blushes? They also kind of remind me of the LYS. The difference between the LYS Beauty blushes and these from Victoria Beckham, these are a little bit more matte. So you can see that when you apply them, they have more of a matte finish. And these from Victoria Beckham, they have a little bit of a shine to it. So they're a velvet formula with a little bit of shine. So let me actually swatch the darker shade from LYS. This is the LYS and this is Victoria Beckham Beauty. So you can kind of see the difference. The LYS is more matte and the Beckham Beauty has that shine to it, but it acts and applies like a matte formula. So it's got a velvet matte texture, but it's also got a shine to it. And how they got that formula, it's like that perfect happy medium where it's not solid matte like the ones from LYS Beauty, and it's not super emollient based to where it makes the foundation and everything more transparent. That's probably the reason why I'm kind of blown away by these, because I absolutely love the way that these applied. I mean, if my opinion changes on these, of course I will definitely let you know, but oh my gosh, wow. Like, I am kind of obsessed with these. There are other great cream blushes out on the market that are much cheaper than these. So I don't want you guys to feel like you have to run out and grab these, especially if you have a lot of cream blushes in your collection. These are not like an absolute necessary purchase, okay? If you have cream blushes in your collection that work and they look beautiful and you love them, you do not need to run out and grab these. But if you have struggled trying to find a good formula that applies beautifully and looks beautiful on the skin, these are great. That's kind of where I'm going with this. If you have cream blushes in your collection that you absolutely love, you do not need to run out and grab these. I'm assuming these will be a part of her permanent collection. So once you're getting low, or maybe you're in the mood to buy a new cream blush, then you can pick them up. If you are curious about these are fantastic. Well, I would say my favorite cream blushes that I have, the LYS Beauty, beautiful. I also love this Honest one, the Honest Beauty. I love this formula as well. It's a little bit more emollient based, but I still like it. The Patrick Ta blush duo that has the cream and the powder, those are beautiful. And by the way, I think he's coming out with like a blush palette where it has 3 shades with the cream and the powder. So that will be coming up soon. On to Kai liquid blushes. They are one of my favorite formulas. I love them. So I have a lot that I really, really love. These are going to be in that top category because these are fantastic. So beautiful. That's why I had to order 2 more shades. I'm a blush nut. What can I say? When I find that formula that I fall in love with, it's kind of a match made in heaven. Those are my overall thoughts. Sound off down below in the comments section. Let us know your thoughts. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me in today's video. I hope you guys all have a wonderful day, and I will see you guys all in my next video. Love you. Bye.